Hi there, let's take a look at the work you submitted for the Chapter 1 mid-level. So I've logged into my IT lab system and I'm looking at the results for your Chapter 1 mid-level. I want you to do the same thing. Log into Blackboard, go to our class, advance to my IT lab, and take a look at that Chapter 1 mid-level. And I want you to be able to see the results. On the right-hand side, you'll see the link where it says Download Submitted File. Go ahead and click that, download the file that you submitted, and open it in Excel. I've already done that, and then we can go ahead and get to work to make the corrections that the system wants to see. Now, the first thing you need to do before we get any work corrected is you have to ungroup the sheets. Remember that the last thing we did before we submitted it is we grouped these two sheets together. So I'm going to right-click on the formula sheet, and I'm going to choose Ungroup Sheets. All right, now back to our results. Here on the screen, I see that step 4 needs some corrections, and what it's telling me is that the formula wasn't set to what it expected it to be. So for example, it says cell E5 was not set to D5 minus C5. All right, so let's go over here. This work is only done in houses sold. So in houses sold, I'm going to click on E5. And I can see, by golly, the formula is not correct. So I'm going to delete this out of here. I'm going to keep the equal sign. And the My IT Lab system actually told me what it's looking for. And what it's looking for is D5 minus C5. So I'm going to either click or type that in. I'm going to press Enter, and it gives me that result. Now I'm going to go back up to E5, and I'm going to autofill that formula down the column. So I'll do a double click. With autofill, you'll see the answers don't change, but the key is that the formula is now correct. That other formula was not correct, and we need to see that you know how to write a proper formula. Okay, back to the grade book. I'm going to collapse step 4. I had expanded it to show all the details. On to step 6. Step 6 says enter a formula in H5, and if I expand this, then it tells me H5. The formula was not set to G5 divided by F5. All right, let's go take a look. So on H5, I can see that, yep, here again, we sort of have that same problem. So what it wants to see is equals G5 divided by F5. List price divided by sold price. Press Enter, and again, go back up and autofill that down the column. So now every one of these has the correct formula in the cell. Okay, I'm going to collapse that. Let's keep moving on. Going down to step 15, this is the scaling one. It was trouble for a lot of us. Back to your Excel sheet. I'm on houses sold. Under the page layout tab, here's our scale command. We're going to increase this to be 120, and that'll give you the points back for that particular step. All right, and then anything else? Step 21, with both worksheets grouped, insert a footer with Exploring Series on the left, sheet name in the center, and file name on the right. So back to Excel. I'm on houses sold. On my keyboard, I'm going to press and hold Shift, and I'll click Formulas. Both sheets are now grouped and selected together. From the Page Layout tab, I'm going to click Print Titles, click Header Footer, and click Custom Footer. Okay, so you have Exploring Series, that's right. Here in the middle, you cannot type in this information. You have to use the code. So that's this button here is for the sheet name, and then in the right-hand side, here is your file name button. You have to use those. Click OK. Notice in the preview it tells you, but you have to use the code. Okay, click OK again. That's the last one. Save your work, upload it to the system to see the points, the higher score that you have, and then if you have any questions at all, you are welcome to email me at any time.